I know you guys I know you guys probably think that this is cute. It's not. Just another passive aggressive way. Just another passive aggressive way to avoid the question. You know, if men start getting up and leaving right in y'all's face, y'all gonna have a problem with it. But men, all right, keep playing.
Okay, what we're not going to do is talk about my headband, because I know I'm not a headband girl, but I've had my hair in a slick back ponytail since 6 o'clock this morning, and now I have a migraine, so my hair had to come out of the ponytail, but I'm also getting overstimulated by my hair being down and in my face. So I need my hair out of my face. And I didn't want to have a clip because the clip is like also contributing to like ponytail vibe migraine. So headband it is. I also don't know if my ear should be in or like out, if I'm supposed to have it like that. Like, I don't know. I'm not a headband girl, so I'm just going to tuck it away. Okay, we're just gonna cover the ear. Anyway, what we are gonna do is talk about this comment. Absolutely the fuck not. Like, you know what, here's the thing. I've been in retirement a little bit with these videos because I just feel like I haven't had much to say. Everyone knows what I have to say. Everyone knows what I think. And if you aren't sure, you could scroll through my videos or you could go listen to my podcast, because I'm always saying the same shit. My thing is, when you like have the question and when you're asking me, like, I think you already know the answer. You know what I mean? I feel like people are just asking me to simply just validate what they already know. You already know, you don't want to share. So you already know I'm going to say, don't fucking share. There will never be a world in which I would tell you, you should be sharing, one, any sort of information that you'd want to talk about, but two, especially this kind of information with a fucking guy. The truth is that any guy that like you're going to be in a relationship with, like a real healthy long-term serious relationship with, like, you're not gonna have these conversations.
Don't listen to what she's saying. You absolutely are. You are gonna have these conversations, and I'm sorry if you don't want to have the conversation. They keep on putting in the comments. Well, this one woman did. She said this wouldn't matter at all to a real mature man who has good intentions with you. Delusional. Now, another woman says, I don't know. I definitely would want to know, but everyone is different. Not that it would change my mind, but I'd definitely be curious. And I definitely do not want my man or my husband in contact with his past people. Period. End of story. Like, end of story. And I know somebody's in the comments trying to, well, there's a difference between it naturally coming up in a relationship versus a new man asking earlier on, like it's an interview. No. Before I even start spending my money, what's up with it? What's going on with it? There's certain things that give y'all the ick. There's certain things that turn y'all off. Surprise, surprise.
This is what you say when a man asks you what your body count is on a date. This is a true reenactment, okay? Okay. You're on a date with a man and he goes, what's your body count? Okay. He asks you, woman, what's your body count? You go, I would love to answer that question, and I'm going to. You're so smart. You're such a smart person, intuitive, and you're an empath, actually. I love that about you. However, I need to excuse myself to use the restroom. Me and my bladder. Oh my God. Okay, so this is your Telfar or your Coach bag. Make sure you get your phone. Make sure you grab all your items when you use the restroom, because he doesn't know why. You're just taking all your items with you. Okay, so you go to the restroom, okay, and you type in www.uber.com. You call yourself an Uber, and then this is the hard part, okay? You've got to sneak past the kitchen, like Ratatouille, okay? You might need to go under a few tables to find the exit or the...
You don't even have to do all that. You can just say, hey, I think we're not going to be a match. You can pay your half of the bill. He pays his half of the bill. Deuce. It's that simple.
If a guy asks me my body count, I never speak to him again. If you're a person whose brain just went, oh, that's because she has a high body count, I want you to listen to this. When a man asks me my body count, it is for one purpose. I want to make a judgment about your character based on your body count.
Yes, exactly. Yes. That is exactly what he's trying to do. Your shaming tactics no longer work here. That is exactly what that man is trying to do. Is that not what we do at every point? I want to go on a date with you to see what the conversation is like so I can judge the conversation. I'm going to ask you your political affiliations, how much money you make. Were you raised with a mom or a dad or both? How are your relationships with your friends? How many people have you let enter your body intimately? All of these things are so that we can make micro judgments about who you are. Let's cut the shit. God damn, y'all. Nowhere else in life, this body count shit, nowhere else in life can you dodge a big question about yourself like that when you're trying to qualify for something or someone. When you go to work a job, they're going to ask you about your previous jobs. Damn, you 25, you done had how many jobs? You done worked at 20 corporations? What happened? Why'd you quit all those? What were you doing with them? What the fuck? You only worked at each one for 4 months and then you left every time, huh? What the fuck are you talking about? They won't give you a car loan if you had a bunch of cars that you didn't make the payments on. Hell, why this body count shit, y'all? And I know what happened. Okay, y'all went through the whole awakening and you trusted the women on social media who said, "Girl, that body count don't matter." Da, da, da. So you went crazy. And you went to fucking everybody, and now that question bothers you. No other question bothers you, though? That's the question that bothers you? If you hear that question, and you get offended, then your body count must be high. Because if it didn't matter, you would just answer the question.
Let's read some of the comments. Because y'all, man, y'all don't have any chill at all. First one says, she's got Bonnie blue eyes with a heartbreak, the heartbreak emoji. Another person says, soulless eyes. Her soul is depleted. Her body count is alarmingly high. Somebody else says, this is her life. And it has a picture of a gas tank, like a car. And then the gas tank's open. And then there's multiple gas pumps trying to get into the gas tank. Another guy, nobody wants a car with 500,000 miles. They've got somebody sitting up here with SpongeBob and his friends looking into a cave. Somebody else says, if it's not a big deal, then just say the number. I agree. It's not that big of a deal. Then just let me know. Y'all want to know what men are up to? Y'all want to know a man's salary? Just let me know what's up. You know what I mean? Or you're using it to make a judgment, a call on my character. Like John said, absolutely I am. What do you mean?
This is for all the men that get in my comment section and ask me what my body count is when they don't like or agree with what I'm saying in my videos. I wanted to answer the question for you guys. It's a question I get asked a lot, so I just wanted to make a video and let you guys know what my body count is. So here we go. My body count is lower than your mom's. Okay, it is lower than your sister's. It's lower than what your daughter's is gonna be. It's lower than your auntie's. It's lower than the girl you're in love with. Does any of that matter? No, it doesn't. But you guys wanted to know, so I wanted to let you guys know what my answer was. Also, to add on to that, I just want to say you will never be added onto my body count list. Not in this lifetime, not in a past lifetime, not in a future lifetime. You will never get closer to me than what you do in my comment section. That's as far as it goes for you and me. I hope this answered your guys' question, and I hope you guys have a great day, okay?
Well, I don't think they're looking to be added on. I think they're saying you talk a lot about foolishness, so why should we listen to somebody who's out there getting their cheeks clapped over and over again? Like, if you're telling men, which is what you were, you're going to give me a push present, you're going to give me a house or a car, and then you're also going to tattoo my face on your stomach. She said this in another video. Because my stomach changed, my body changed, so should your body. No. If I'm going to be doing all of this, if you want me to do all of this, you're going to have to pay a high price for that. So that's why I'm asking you, in order for me to take all of this on, what have you been doing? Because you're going to ask me to pay a high price for something that's been used up already.
So first of all, if a guy asks what your body count is, you say, none of your business, number one, and then fucking lie. Say 5 people.
Nobody's business other than your own, in my opinion. Nobody's fucking business.
If he cares, he's just insecure.
Yeah,
like,
he's a creep.
because it's like, oh, like, am I the best one you ever had? Like, go fuck yourself. Like, it's so dumb.
Literally.
It's so dumb.
The guy in the comments said, being vulnerable in a relationship and telling the truth will lead to more success than whatever this game is you're telling girls to play. Exactly. You guys have a funny way of, kind of healing and then telling us, we accept accountability. We have emotional maturity. We know how to communicate effectively. Thus far, you've seen women communicate rather ineffectively, I would say. You've seen them with some sort of passive aggressive nature about if a man asks you, if he asks you this, then do this. No, you can just be an adult and you can just tell him what's going on and you can let him make the judgment call without paying for your dinner. So, time to put your big girl pants on.
Men who are asking about your body count deserve to be told it's 2 or 3, no matter how old you are, no matter what time and place it is. I think it's what they get for being insecure and weird and probably following tape.
Some woman in the comments said, it's 2. It's your dad and your best friend. Thank you for telling me. Once again, can you handle your portion of the bill? I'm going to go ahead and head out. This is not a got you. Like, you're telling me what I need to know so I can leave.
I don't know what a body count is. I don't watch sports. Oh, it's not a sports thing. What is it? You want to know how many people I've slept with? Is this like a fetish or something? Not a fetish. Okay, but you need to know in particular how many men I've slept with. Is this like a gay thing? Okay, not a gay thing. I'm feeling a little confused. Why do you need to know this? So the more male sexual partners a woman has had, the lower her value decreases. So every time a woman sleeps with a man, her value goes down. Okay. Do you include yourself in that? Like, if I were to sleep with you, would my value go down? And if that's the case, would I not be smart to keep my value? You're not included in that. What about your friends? No, I mean, like, theoretically, if I were to sleep with any of your friends, would I retain my value? No, they are definitely included in it, but you're not. It sounds like you're really confused. Like, I don't think you know what you're talking about. I think you need to double check, like, where you're getting this, because it seems really made up. Also, I'm pretty sure it's a fetish.
Once again, the caption is, they hate to see me coming. I do. I do hate to see you coming. Check, please. That was funny. That's hilarious. Once again, can you handle your portion of the bill? I'm going to go ahead and split. Need to go see my mom. Make sure she's doing okay. I haven't talked to her all day. And I think I got to check in. This isn't the flex that y'all think it is. That's why I'm asking you what your body count is. Because I hate to see you coming. I hate to see you here in my face. I don't want you here. I'm leaving.
Is it a deal breaker if a guy asks your body count?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Why?
Why the do you care?
So if someone asked you that, what would you say?
Mind your business.
And that would be it. Done.
Thank you for the deal breaker. Thank you for it. It's a deal breaker for me too. I don't understand why modern women are thinking that they're breaking the hearts of men. You have too many miles on you. I'm leaving. I'm leaving.
Find yourself dating a man who says this to you, please understand he is going to be cheap and he's going to be like the worst person to date. If he starts to say to you, oh, but like, what are you going to do for me now? You know, I bought you a few dinners, you know, I like did this for you, I did that for you. So what are you going to do for me?
Keep in mind, he's probably 300 to 500 in the hole after he's asking this question. Just keep that in mind.
For me, immediately run. Immediately run. This man is seeing your dynamic is very transactional. This man is not generous. This man is not a provider. This man is not going to protect you. Okay. Because he did something for you. Now, like, what is he going to get out of that? He doesn't want to give
some things. Some things. He took you on multiple days, ma'am. Some things. So if he's spending 300 to 500 with nothing, not anything, I'd say he's probably pretty generous.
Willingly. It's not in his nature to want to give to make you feel safe as a woman. He doesn't understand that that's his role as a man, is to provide and protect for you. Now, if he's wanting you to do something back in return, he's in his feminine energy. He is very unhealed, toxic. It is really that deep. If a man is ever counting his pennies with you, do not take this lightly. Don't even feel bad and show that you're not using him or show that you're a quality woman. Okay, he should know the quality that you bring to the table without having to contribute financially to something. And even if he brings up things like, oh, what are you gonna do for me now? Like, first of all, who are you? Are you a princess? Like, of course a woman is gonna wanna do things for you, but when you have an attitude that you should expect something because you did like the bare minimum, sir, like, please go away. If you wanna go
Don't you expect something though? Aren't you expecting the man to buy you flowers, pay for the dinner, plan the dates? Aren't you expecting him to, at some point in time, pay for your nails and your hair, pay for all of the vacations, pay for presents, whether it be Christmas, Valentine's Day, anniversaries? Those are like the bare minimums. But little just because things, oh, just to say he was thinking about me, here's a $500 Louis bag, here's a $500 Coach bag, just to say he was thinking about me. Oh, so sweet. Isn't that what you're expecting? So if he were to expect something in return, all of a sudden he's a bad guy?
date a man, please go date a man. If you want to get something out of it, go date a man, because a man will 100% get your back. They'll pay you back. They'll treat your dynamic pretty transactional if that's what you're looking for. So don't let any man gaslight you into making you feel bad for them doing that.
Well, my bros probably would. Hey, bro, here's the $10 for the pizza. Appreciate it, bro. All right, man. Cool. Hey, I'm coming over. I'm bringing the beer. All right, cool, bro. I'll order something. All right, man. Be over there in 20. All right, see you then. So the dynamic there is we're going to have a great time and we're each contributing to something. It's not feminine energy, actually. It's friendship. I don't know if you guys ever experienced that.
The bare minimum. So insane and gross. Like, don't let them ever make you feel bad for that. You are worthy of that and so much more. Okay, so if you hear those words coming out of his mouth, goodbye, see ya, you can find someone a million times better that can do that and more for you. So literally,
no, you can't, or else you would have found him.
Asked me what my life was going to look like at 39. There's not a world that exists that I would have thought it would look like this. I definitely thought in my 20s that I was going to get married later in life, which would be like 30 instead of 25. And I never was like really gung-ho on kids. I assumed that I would have them, but I thought it would be later, like 33. In fact, when I was in my 20s, I would always say the only thing worse than being married at 25 is single at 32, because I thought that single at 32 was literally a death wish, because that is what we were programmed to think.
So right off the bat, you knew that even if she got married at, say, 25, she could have got married at 22. It really doesn't matter. Her attitude is terrible about it. She really didn't want to be married. She was really only doing it. She would have really done it had she gotten married at that time to cross something off of her bucket list, which is one of the issues that men are having with women these days. Modern women anyway. They want to cross things off of their bucket list. They actually really honestly and truly don't care about the man. They want the dates, they want the flowers, they want the presents, they want all of the good things. But when a man asks for them to pay up, what do you mean? I'm not giving you my body. No, I'm asking for your loyalty. Yes, at some point in time, because you actually like me, we would give our bodies to each other. But I'm asking for loyalty. I'm asking for reciprocation. which you act like is such a big ask. She would have been terrible at it. And now I think she's almost 40 now, talking about, well, it's okay to be single and at this age, it's kind of scary, but look, me and my friend, we're both single, she's 40, and we're just living life, and we're dating, and we're trying to see if there's a person out there for us. I wonder why that is.
That's what society, marketing, patriarchy, and Disney movies have been telling us since we were so little.
The patriarchy? Of course, it's got to be a man's fault.
A marriage is a business contract. Most of them fail, and people spend a lot of money to get out of those contracts. I still believe in the institution of marriage, but I've had a bit of an enlightening about what it actually is. Women are handed this fantasy where our goal is to be chosen. Women are saying, I don't really need to be chosen. I choose myself. I choose my friends. I choose the people that bring actual value to my life. And because I can afford to live on my own, you don't bring as much value by only being a provider. Men now have to be more than just being a provider. Anyways, I could go on a lot of tangents about that. You can only just be present in the moment that you have right now, how you're showing up for yourself right now.
So tell me, with y'all, it's like y'all don't get it. Tell me, with this type of attitude, why is a man going to want to be bothered? Oh, well, you don't really, there's nothing that you can really do for me. Just saying this stuff. Why would a man want to be bothered with that? Seriously. If a man were to come up to you and say, well, I'm looking for a woman to enrich my life. Most of y'all out here don't enrich nothing. Y'all ain't got nothing going for you. Y'all not cute. How would you feel? It'd probably be a red flag for you.
Don't spiral into the future. Just cultivate a life that you love and watch the rest of it unfold, because what will be will be.
Many months later.
That I find it more difficult to be older and single is on the weekends.
Now, I just want to remind you that she was in the compilation a little bit earlier, talking trash. Let's listen to what she got to say.
Does anyone feel this way on the weekends and in the summer when the days get really long, and if you don't have plans, it's just feeling like the world is moving around you? What am I supposed to be doing? If you can get a really good routine with activity and not doom scrolling, intentional behavior in your home, then it's fine. A Friday night to yourself, but make a dinner plan with a friend. But sometimes I just feel like the weekends can drag on and on versus the weekdays when you have work, you have obligations, you're doing your thing, you're getting to bed early. Does anyone else feel like that? Hearing myself talk, I guess what I'm trying to say is I'm having a little bit of a hard weekend, and that's okay.
Well, this is what men actually told you, and you were talking about how it's going to be okay. Men already have the game on you guys. They already have the playbook. Y'all are going to do all this talking, and y'all are going to fill y'all's time up, which, if you're getting money, man, get the bag. But there's going to be those times, preferably on the weekends or sometimes on the weekends, on the weeknights, during the seasons, during the holidays, when you want companionship. And then I think I just did another video where it talked about cuffing season, right? And go check out, I think it's Dating Right, WRIH or GHT. It was a really good video on that. How women are, we're going to start in August, and then we want to end up in October, November, vetting these men and making sure they're doing the right thing and they're ready for cuffing season. Y'all are out here playing games, but then when it comes back around for y'all to be in a real actual relationship, y'all don't know how to do that. And y'all run y'all's mouth about being boss babes just to come right back here and tell us, dang, I'm lonely.
What is that, Georgie? What is that, Georgie? What is that, Georgie?
I cannot believe what my own mother said to me last night. She said, Kira, you need to go out and get a boyfriend. You're getting too old. She is kind of right. But what? I was like, Mother, that is so rude. Why would you say that to me? Oh my gosh. Okay, but if we're being real, where am I gonna meet someone if I barely leave my house? The only place I really go to is the grocery store. And
That's the point. That's exactly the point. Y'all be all up in your parents' face and they feel like what you guys are going through is a failure to launch. Like you're relying on me. You're a grown woman. It's funny that a lot of these modern women make fun of men if they move back in with their parents or if they live with their parents in their 30s. Oh, well, you're supposed to be at this level. But they never, some of these modern women, I'm serious, some of them will never get to that level that they're expecting men to be at when men are 25. They don't get to that level until they're like 40, 45. I'm not even playing. But they expect a man to, and then they want a man, after a man has gone out and done this at 25, 30, they want that man to bring them in and give them all the riches that the man has accumulated. Are you serious?
Actually always envision myself meeting my future husband at the grocery store, like in the pasta aisle or something. Like we'll bump into each other and we'll make eye contact, and then I don't know. You just know it's bad when your own mom points it out.
Right. I need a husband. I'm tired of singleness. I'm 39 years old. Very soon I'll enter menopause, please. I need a husband in my life. No matter what you are doing, I'm going to marry you. Are you a barrel pusher? Are you a beggar? Are you a conductor? Please marry me. Please, I'm going to sponsor the marriage. I'm going to give you money to pay my bride price. I'm going to sponsor the wedding with my money. Please come and marry me. I'm tired of singleness. Please.
And this is exactly what happens to most modern women. I'll give it to them. They try to play it cool, try to play it tough and keep a straight face, but this is a lot of times what they end up like.
I'm 39 years old. Please come and marry me. I'm getting old. I'm getting old, please.
Kidding.
I need a husband in my life. I need a man in my life. I'm tired of singleness, please. I don't want to buy myself. I no longer sleep. All my mates are married with kids, but nobody wants to marry me. Nigerians, please, I'm calling everybody out. Please come and marry me. If you have a brother that needs a wife, please let me know. I don't care about what you are doing. I don't care, even if you don't have a job, I'm going to sponsor it. I need a man in my life, please. I'm 39 years old. Look at me. Please, 39 years old without a child.
You know, I'd like to say that she's joking around about, kind of, marrying somebody that that might be in jail. But a lot of these modern women, they'll do anything. At a certain point in time, they'll do anything.
I'm 39 years old without a husband. 39 years old with no relationship. Please, I'm tired of men knocking me and leaving me. They will just come into my life and knock me and leave me. Please, I need a man in my life, a man that will be knocking me anyhow. A man that will be knocking me anyhow he wants. Don't worry, don't go to work. I will be giving you food. I will sponsor the marriage. Please, I will sponsor the marriage. I will sponsor everything.
Is there anyone else out there in their 40s like me who feels kind of invisible? Like, I'm not as cute as I was in my 20s and 30s. I'm definitely not as fit as I was in my 20s and 30s. I don't have as much hair as I used to have. It's literally falling off like the top of my head. Oh! Ah! It's falling off the top of my head. I just spit everywhere. Not as graceful as I used to be. And like the hair that is growing back in, it's gray, which is fine. I'm good with going gray. I've had this gray streak in my hair for a really long time and I've just been rocking it. But like, I don't have any more eyebrows. I don't have any more eyelashes. I just don't feel pretty anymore. Who else is out?
Well, I know there's a lot of women out there that feel like you do. But the only difference between a lot of women that feel this way and the ones that are kind of coping with it is they have a partner that kind of reassures them and tells them that they're beautiful just the way they are, and they accept them just the way they are. And they probably found that person in their younger years, or if they found them in their older years, then they stopped trying to be a prima donna. They stopped trying to make it seem like they were God's gift to the world. I can tell you right now, there's probably some men that think that you're cute, pretty eyes, but what you're not telling us, and what a lot of modern women don't let men know, is I'm invisible because I have an attitude. And people, I thought I could get away with looking cute, but now people have called onto my game and they don't want to put up with me anymore.
Out there who feels this way, because it can't just be me. But also I feel like there needs to be this whole revolution of women like us on social media to prove to everyone that we're still here and we're still valid and we're still relevant.
And you even have a guy here in the comments that said aging isn't a bad thing. It's the entitlement that's a turnoff. Bingo. This is what men continue to try to tell modern women. It's your attitude that's turning me off. I don't like it. As you go through your 20s, 30s, 40s, men are going to know and they're going to understand there's some things that, the body just moves around in ways that you like and ways that you don't like. I'm looking for somebody to share that experience with. But if you come in here entitled, talking to me crazy, acting like I'm a bum, I'm not going to want you.
Women that just keep getting mad at their men for not wiping their beard hair off the sink or something like that. Like PSA, he's never going to do it. He's never going to change. And it's not just some women are like totally messy. Don't expect them to change because they don't care. You care. If you care, then you can be the one to clean it up.
Well, for a lot of these modern women, men don't really say what you guys do. If they do, then it's going to be a problem. So they just quit talking because you always get mad and paint yourself as the victim.
Be real, y'all. Men have one of the most, the manosphere is one of the most powerful voices on the internet today. Okay. We are hearing what they're saying. They are being very clear about what they like and what they dislike. And I think a lot of women take issue with that because we are not meeting the preferences that they say they want. We are not meeting the standard. If I was meeting the standard, I wouldn't have an issue with your standard because I meet it. But I have issue or take issue with your standard when I don't meet it, when I'm not the preference, when I don't feel like I'm desirable. That's what it boils down to.
This is exactly it. I'm gonna let you cook, but this is what it is. Modern women, they get mad at men because men are like, man, I'm not paying for that. I'm not taking you out on a date. I don't value that. Oh, well, you don't value me because if you did, then you would think me putting on my makeup and doing all this stuff is important. I think it's a hobby. I understand why you do it, but this is what I would prefer. Well, then you don't prefer me. And if you don't prefer me, then just say that. I'm saying that right now. I'm saying that. Well, just say that you hate all women. I don't hate all women. I just prefer a woman that actually loves herself. Rather than you talking about some buzzwords about, oh, well, y'all make it hard to make women love each other and love themselves. And y'all say things and the patriarchy has taught us this and done this to us. No, you don't like yourself. That's what it is. And you're trying to blame me for you having low self-esteem. Period. I'm not taking that out. I don't like that.
Is the fact that we want to be desirable, and when we don't feel like we're desirable and we feel like we're being rejected by what they're saying their preferences are, we're coming at, we're aggressive, we're poking holes and diminishing what they're saying, discrediting them. But that's their preference and they're entitled to their preferences.
And the thing about that is you can poke holes and make fun all you want to. Men are the ones that are like, I'm not paying for that. Like, you can make fun of me and, oh, you're a prude and all this other stuff. I don't care, man. I might be all of those things that you call me broke, but I'm broke with my money.
40 years, women have told men to leave them alone. Don't approach me, you creep, they would all say. And it turns out if you keep telling men to stay away from you, they will. Modern women are going on TikTok to whine about men not approaching them. Back in the day, it was simple. A guy saw a pretty woman, walked up to her and said hi. Of course, women called that predatory and patriarchy, and now everything's messed up. Men not approaching women anymore.
And the worst part about it is men don't care. And they're showing they don't care by stepping back. And women are like, why are you not protecting me anymore? How come you're not providing some sort of provision anymore? Well, because you actually don't like me. And for the people, I don't help out the people that don't like me. It's really as simple as that.
If you ever find yourself mad at a guy, which I mean, when you find yourself mad at a man, what you're not going to do is tell him. I know how much you want to tell him off. I know how much you want to tell him how he doesn't deserve you and how his behavior is unacceptable and he should try somewhere else and that you're not going to talk to him anymore and no.
I hope that this is not about to turn into some glamorized form of the silent treatment.
But you also have to tell yourself, do I want him to have the satisfaction of knowing that I'm upset, like he got to me, like I care so much about him? No, you do not. So shut it up, put the phone down, block him if you have to. Seriously? Because as much as the urge that we have of wanting to tell them what they did wrong and everything they did wrong and how they're stupid and that you lost me and like dramatic AF, don't do it. Because I promise you, if anything, he's gonna do the opposite, or he's gonna try even less than he's already been trying and that you've already been getting annoyed at, whatever situation it's going to be. It's not gonna make him act better. That's for sure. If anything, he's probably gonna act worse because he's gonna be like, oh, she really likes me. I am talking about when you are just in the talking stages dating this guy. You don't really know each other that well.
No, you don't need to do it at any stage. She came back and she knew it sounded bad, so she tried to come back and make a caveat. Oh, it's stupid in all stages. This is bad advice. Period. End of story. This is, like I said, another form of the silent treatment. It's a glamorized, modernized form of the silent treatment. Just block him. Even if you have to block him, even if you have to remove him, just move him out of the way, because you don't want him basically knowing that, you know, you're upset about something, that he said something that might have made you feel a certain way. Instead of talking to him about it, you go ghost and then you come back like nothing ever happened. Even though you know and he knows that there was something wrong, you just act like nothing ever happened. Y'all are going to continue to do that in a relationship, and it's going to bomb your relationship, and your relationship is going to fail, and you're going to wonder why.
I won't drive 30 minutes for a date as a man that's never going to get into my pants. Because what do you mean that's too far? Like, you should be going to the ends of the earth for me. You can't make it downtown? Then I guess I'll see you never.
Oh, these threes that think they're tens. Sorry, love, and I do say this with all due respect, but I wouldn't let you drive 30 minutes to get in my pants, let alone me drive 30 minutes to get in yours.
And this is what they don't understand. This isn't a flex. You're saving me money. You're saving me heartache. You're saving me time. Whether you get online and you talk about how you dumped me and you left me and you did me dirty and you didn't even show up, that's money that I don't have to spend. That's a lifetime of headache and heartache that I avoid. Maybe the man is like, why did she not show up? Wow, that's a bummer. But when he comes across your TikTok, and in a lot of different cases, he will, because TikTok is messy like that, then he's going to say, oh, I get it now. I'm so glad she didn't come. Woo, dodged a bullet.
And that was before you started talking. After that, well, yeah, I have to admit you're right. We should be going to the ends of the earth, but not to get to you. No, we should be doing it to get away from you, away from your delusions of grandeur. Again, I mean no offense, but while you may think you're a catch, that you're a 10, reality says something different, something completely different. That said, you're entitled to your expectations, no matter how ridiculous that they are. But what you're not entitled to is to get mad and angry at men for refusing to accept them, for having their own expectations, for refusing to participate in your little delusion. I genuinely wish you nothing but the best of luck in your search for love, because something tells me you're going to need it.
Exactly. This is exactly it. Most of these guys out there, they're like, man, you know what? She wasn't for me, but maybe she's for somebody else. I don't know who, but the way that she acts, but it's not going to be me. My friends, they not really going to like her. Nobody that I know would like this. But, you know, if that's the way that she wants to go about her business, then cool beans.
So you telling me you broke up with this good man and you are mad because he got on with his life, that he went and carried himself on with his life? Let me tell you something. We as men, good men that has a purpose in life, that go to work and work hard to come home and take care of our family, we don't play games. See, you on that Vivica Fox 2 can play that game type shit. We don't play games. And since you played games, you lost a good one. And I hope he don't come back to you. I bet you and your homegirls at home talking about, yeah, girl, I'm telling you, and it worked for me. If you break up with him and then he gonna beg to come back to you, and then when he beg to come back to you, he gonna do everything you want. He gonna be eating out your hand like a little puppy. He gonna come home on time. He gonna do this. He ain't gonna be at his homeboy house. He ain't gonna do. You lost a good one, and you should not get another good one until you get your energy and reset your energy to be thankful and appreciative for a good man. Not one of the men like the Pookies and the Ray Rays hit on you, beat on you, cheat on you, the whole nine. I'm talking about you had a good one. And you know you had a good one. That's why you mad that he went on with his life.
And what these modern women are actually doing is playing a game of dating Russian roulette. That's what it is. It's a game of chance. And usually, unfortunately for them, the odds are not in their favor, unfortunately. And they don't really understand that. So they keep on playing this game and they're finding out, shoot, I shouldn't have never signed up for this. When they get a little bit older, when they start to realize, oh man, I misplayed my hand. You know, I thought I was going to have this card, but it turns out I don't have anything. That's when they start getting remorseful and filled up with regret.
A third of men, 33%, a little over a third of men between the ages of 18 and 29 are not only single, but they're not actively looking for a partner. So I've got a question for the men. So my comments are filled with guys saying we're done. We're not looking. We like our peace. I need some more talk from you guys. Tell me why you're done.
You know, I'm seeing more and more of these videos, and honestly, it makes me sad because guys have told women why. We've made it very clear why we're walking away. And we're walking away in droves, and it's only going to get worse because you're not hearing why we're walking away. It's very simple. Don't read between the lines. Hear these words. There is absolutely no benefit anymore to being in a relationship with a woman for a man. None. Zero. Zilch. Especially when you consider the risk compared to any potential reward.
And you hear this type of thing and you think about not just this specific situation that he's discussing, but you think about how men carry this out in dating events where they just don't show up. There's not a benefit. Why? Women are trying to appeal to men. I'm going back to that clip where the woman was like, man, I planned a singles event, a singles mixer. This is what I do. I think she was in marketing or something like that. This is what I do. I plan these things and I put this on Facebook. It was going to be fishing. It was going to be a little bit of hunting, I think she might have said, or something like that. Basically, it was activities that the guys would like. And no guys RSVP'd. None. She put it in a lot of Facebook groups. No guys RSVP'd. Nobody. You know why? Y'all are trying to figure out how to appeal to men, and men are telling you, you don't have to put these events on. You just have to be nice. I'm going to check you out. I'm going to approach you. You don't have to make up anything. I'm going to do the work. You just have to be approachable. You have to be open. You got to stop that entitlement. I mean, almost quite literally. You don't have to do anything but be a person. Just receive it. All right. Hey, how you doing? My name is Brad. Oh, my name is Janie. Oh, nice to meet you, Janie. Hey, look, I saw you from across the way. I thought you were really, really beautiful. Love to get your number, maybe take you out for drinks sometime. Wanted to see what you thought about that. Oh, you know, that sounds really good. You know, well, do you mind taking my social media first? You know, I'm kind of, you know, wary on, you know, kind of handing out my number to people that I don't know, but maybe we can start chatting on there and then move on to the number if everything goes well. What do you think? Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll take your social media. Okay, cool. So we're talking. Hey, you know, I feel kind of comfortable with you getting my number now. Here's my number. If you ever want to shoot me a text, cool. Shoot you a text. Hey, this is Brad. Lock me in. Okay, nice to meet you. Nice talking to you. And you go from there and it just flows. And you didn't really do anything. You stated your boundaries. You say, well, I really don't want to give that out right now. I'm not willing to give that information out right now. But y'all will think of ways to mess things up when y'all literally just have to receive what a man is giving you. Hey, why don't we go out for drinks? All right, let's go. Oh, I know this nice drink spot. Now she might get on there and say, I thought he was just taking me out for drinks. That's what I thought. But he actually took us to this nice place. We got drinks, but the food was phenomenal. Girl, me and you got to go sometime. Maybe me, you, maybe we can do a double date sometime. Oh man, that sounds fun. Bada bing, bada boom. Y'all found somebody that you just found somewhere that you loved, and you're bringing another friend to Brad, and y'all create a social circle. You see how that works? Just by you receiving, just by you not being a jerk to the man coming up and approaching you. It all started with a hello. My name's Brad. What's your name? I'm Janie. That's all it started with. Y'all try to think up all these courses and all that other nonsense. I'm telling you how the game goes. Just be open to receiving it. That's it. That's it. Stop being weird.